Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Bidaya Screencast. We are beginning chapter 4, which discusses the alphabet with Sukoon and Shadda. As you can see, we are exactly halfway through. The student is halfway through the book and one step closer, inshallah, to reading the Quran. The first lesson of chapter 4 is lesson number 9, which discusses Sukoon. And the objectives of this lesson, are for the student to identify Sukoon, be able to draw it, as well as know its effect on each letter in the alphabet. In the Quran, the Sukoon is drawn different from the traditional Arabic Sukoon. In Arabic, it's simply a circle, while in Quran we are dealing with the Sukoon that looks somewhat like a smaller hat. So it's important for the student, if the student is young, we want them just to memorize the shape of the Sukoon. And for older students, we'd like them to see this differentiation and for them to know the meaning behind Sukoon, regardless of how it's drawn. Moving on to the teacher's explanation boxes in the middle of this page, we have 4 boxes, each with a different letter. The first box has Mim with Fatha, then Kasra, then Dhamma, and then finally Sukoon. And the Sukoon is drawn in red because it's the focus of this lesson. Very important for this lesson is to use the hands. To represent Sukoon with our hand, we hold a fist. Again, to review, for Fatha it was forward, Kasra was downward motion, Dhamma upward, and finally Sukoon is holding it like a fist, because this is similar to the characteristic of Sukoon on the letters. We are holding the sound. For example, in the second box we have Lam Fatha La, and then Mim Sukoon Lam. It's just holding it. So with our hand, if we're representing this problem or this word, we will do forward with the hand, and then once we reach the Mim, make a fist to show that we're holding the sound of the Mim. It's important to notice that for this lesson, we cannot simply just explain the first line with the student and assign the rest as homework. Lines 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 each introduce a new concept of Sukoon. So for this lesson, it's important to go through each and every line with the student to ensure that he or she is capable of reading Sukoon in different cases. Very quickly, the first line deals with Sukoon only on the second letter of a 2-letter word. And in the third line, we have 3-letter words, and with Sukoon in different places, in the middle and the end of the word. Lines 3 and 4 add Tanween into 4-letter words with Sukoon. So we have mostly all of the concepts of the book combined into these last lines with multiple letters, Tanween, Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, and Sukoon in the middle of the word. And finally, line 5 has all of these concepts as well as 2 Sukoons in the same word. Again, we have the Bidaya workbook as well as the Bidaya flashcards for extra help, and the student can refer to our website online with the audio recordings for help with these words, and the instructor can refer to the teacher's manual, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.